Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a pleasure to join you here today at the 5th World Technological Conference and to contribute to this important conversation on the future of applied intelligence. Honestly, for me, this discussion is not only about technological progress, it is about expanding access to opportunity in ways that are tangible, inclusive, and deeply human. When many think of Kenya, I'm sure they think of the extraordinary wildlife, our mountains, our coast, and as you all know, our runners. While that is true, it is only part of the story. Kenya is also a country of innovation, resilience, and forward-looking ambition, a place where technology is increasingly shaping everyday life and economic transformation. What we say often is that wherever you come from, you do not simply visit Kenya, but you return home. And if any of you would come to visit, you'll see that for yourselves. So Kenya approaches artificial intelligence with a clear and deliberate objective: to harness technology as a driver of economic transformation, inclusion, and sustainable growth. The theme of this Congress, physical AI, resonates strongly with our national priorities, particularly the application of technology in real-world systems across agriculture, healthcare, logistics, energy, and financial services. For us, artificial intelligence is not abstract. It is practical and already making a measurable difference. For instance, in agriculture, AI-driven tools are helping farmers interpret weather patterns, monitor crop health, and make more informed decisions that improve yields and resilience. While in healthcare, Kenya is applying AI to strengthen the early detection of tuberculosis, what we call TB, and cervical cancer, with AI-enabled systems supporting frontline health workers to identify early signs of disease more accurately, particularly in underserved areas where specialist care is absolutely limited. While in financial services, building on the success of mobile platforms such as M-Pesa, which we proudly are absolutely very proud. I always say we did much better than Twint. I shouldn't be comparing, but nevertheless, AI is expanding access to credit and enabling more inclusive financial systems across these sectors. AI is not a future promise, not indeed. It is a present-day tool for solving real challenges and expanding opportunity. We are now entering a phase of transformation, one increasingly shaped by data, digital intelligence, and artificial intelligence. In March of last year, Kenya launched its National Artificial Intelligence Strategy for 2025 to 2030. This strategy provides a structured, forward-looking framework anchored on 4 priorities. Basically, strengthening data infrastructure, developing advanced digital skills, enabling sector-wide AI adoption, and ensuring ethical and responsible deployment. This marks a deliberate shift from isolated innovation to coordinated long-term capacity building. It signals clearly that Kenya is positioning artificial intelligence as a central pillar of its economy. At the heart of this transformation is Kenya's greatest strength: its people, as Marcus has clearly said. Our population is young, dynamic, and increasingly digitally fluent. Our universities, our technical training institutions, and innovation hubs are providing a growing pipeline of talent already contributing to globally competitive solutions in fintech, agritech, health tech, and platform technologies. Nairobi, in particular, has emerged as a leading innovation hub on the African continent. It's attracting loads of startups, regional headquarters. We've seen IBM, we've seen Microsoft, Google, General Electric, and of course, global technological firms, as I've said. At the same time, we are scaling investment in advanced capabilities, data science, machine learning, and AI systems through partnerships between government, industry, and international institutions. Equally important is the environment in which this innovation takes place. Kenya has made significant progress in strengthening its regulatory and policy framework. the Data Protection Act of 2019, together with the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, provides a robust, internationally aligned system for data governance and privacy protection. Digital government platforms have improved efficiency and access to public services, while investor facilitation frameworks continue to streamline engagement across the investment lifecycle. However, we recognize that the next phase of AI-driven growth will require deeper investment in enabling infrastructure, particularly in data systems, cloud computing, and high-performance digital capacity. This presents a significant opportunity for collaboration between Kenya and global partners. Kenya's value proposition extends well beyond its domestic market. It serves a gateway to East Africa and to the broader African continental free trade area, a market of 1.4 billion people, much more than ASEAN, but nevertheless, with a combined GDP of approximately 3.7 trillion US dollars. Within this context, we have special economic zones. So what are they? They provide structure and strategic platforms for investment, innovation, and scale. The smart cities. The Tatu city, it's located in a place called Kiambu, just outside the environs of Nairobi. Tatu city is a leading hub for technology, services, logistics, and innovation. It is designed to support knowledge-based industries and is particularly well-suited for digital enterprises, research and development, and regional headquarters. Then we have the Athi River, as well, just outside the environs of Nairobi, and Naivasha, which is about 2 hours, where we get most of the beautiful flowers that come to Europe. The corridor serves as a key industrial and logistics zone. It is strategically linked to the Standard Gauge Railway, which was built and commissioned in 2012, together with the Chinese, and it provides direct access to inland African markets. This corridor is manufacturing supply chain, it's a manufacturing hub, it's a supply chain operations, and industry scale deployment of technology solutions. Then we have the coastal region, Mombasa. Situated in the coast, functions as a major trade gateway. We have also improved our Mombasa port together with the Japanese. I think we commissioned about 2010. It connects to, the Mombasa Gateway connects to global shipping routes and subsea fiber optic infrastructure, making it highly attractive for data-driven industries, cloud services, and export-oriented businesses. Then we have Kisumu, Lake Victoria, with the shores of Lake Victoria. That serves as a regional hub for East Africa and facilitates cross-border trade with the neighboring markets. It offers strong potential for logistics, agro-processing, and regional distribution. So why am I mentioning the special economic zones? Because investors benefit from competitive fiscal incentive, streamlined licensing processes, reliable infrastructure, including power, and fiber connectivity and an enabling environment for cloud services and all AI operations. We understand clearly that investors are looking for stability, scalability, and predictability. You know what I mean. Kenya offers a stable and reform-oriented policy environment, a clear national direction on AI, and a growing talent base capable of supporting advanced technology. As a country, we continue to strengthen the ease of doing business, regulatory clarity, and investor protection frameworks while maintaining open and constructive engagement with the private sector. Our approach is pragmatic, forward-looking, and we are building strong foundations while continuously adapting to a rapidly evolving technological landscape. Before I close, I would like to bring this conversation back to its most important purpose, as we've said, the people. I come from a rural canton in what we call in Switzerland, called Mandera, about 200,000 people. And it's the border with Somalia and Ethiopia. So I'm ethnically Somali, but I'm on the Kenyan side of the Somali-speaking region, where access to infrastructure, services, and opportunity has historically been evolving. In such communities, a young girl growing up there, which I did in my early formative years, may still face barriers. And this is 50 years ago. I'm not going to tell you my age, but that's around 50 years ago. And it's still the same case. It has slightly changed, but not as much. So they still face barriers that shape how far a girl can learn or a boy can learn, how far he or she can beyond her, how far she can see or he can see beyond her immediate environment, and how far opportunity can reach. When I think of artificial intelligence, I know there have been a lot of discussions here over the last 3 days, but when I really think of artificial intelligence, I do not think about advanced system in global cities or boardroom. I think about where I come from, Mandera. I think about, we go through either floods, droughts, floods, and we are a pastoralist people. So I think about a farmer receiving timely information on weather patterns, drought risks, and crop resilience, absolutely important. And I think about a mother accessing early health support when the nearest facility is far away. I know I've talked about detection in cancer and tuberculosis, but still in some rural areas it's a bit still difficult. I think about a young girl or a young boy in a rural class learning math, learning science, or digital skills through AI-enabled tools that bring the world closer to him or her. That's why when I was talking to my Croatian colleague, I was like, this is absolutely exciting, because then we can provide computers, we have Starlink, you can provide internet access, and they can learn, even in rural Kenya. As I think of myself as that young girl who grew up in such a place, and how access to knowledge and technology can completely change the trajectory of a life. I mean, I'm here standing in front of you as an ambassador today, God bless. I'm the one and only from my canton of 200,000 people. And then within the whole Northeastern, there's another lady, and we're the only two. The rest is a boys' club, so to speak. But for me, the true promise of artificial intelligence is not only innovation or efficiency, it is inclusion and dignity. The dignity to be able to have the access. If we succeed, and I can believe we can succeed with all the talent that we have here and the minds that we have here, AI will not widen inequality. It will help close it. That is the future we are working toward. A Kenya where geography does not determine destiny, or an Africa where geography, or Asia where geography does not determine destiny, and where innovation reaches every community from Nairobi to Mandera to the Philippines to all over. So thank you very much, and God bless you all.